Hey YouTube, this is Sludgeball. This will be my Raw review for the 23rd of May, I believe. I think it's the 23rd of May. Anyway, what's there to say? It was a pretty nice Monday Night Raw. A lot of it was wrapping up over the limit with the like the matches that occurred on the Raw side of things. Other minor things that happened in the show, you had a very good match between Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston. Kingston got the win after delivering the SOS to Drew McIntyre, but full credit to both those people. They did a very good job with their match. Hopefully we can spring maybe a couple more matches in the future involving the United States Championship would be good. Also, you had a match, Jack Swagger versus Evan Bourne. This was to show Jack Swagger's dominance. He ends up winning the match, but Evan Bourne whacks him, kicks him at the end of the match, so he gets the last laugh, if you want to say. Also, Karma had a breakdown in the ring. There was an 8-diva tag team match scheduled, and she comes out straight away within 10 seconds of the match. And yeah, then she just starts crying in the ring, and then that's what you see after that. And then the last thing is, after Over the Limit, how Cole lost, he comes out and apologizes to Jerry the King Lawler, to Josh Matthews, to everyone in the WWE universe for how he's being treated, and he's very sorry, especially the Divas as well. He just wants to go back to his everyday job as being an announcer. Maybe that will. No, I'll talk about this topic later. First topic I want to talk about involved John Cena and R-Truth coming into the ring at the start of the show, and involving also Bret Hitman Hart. He made an appearance again. He was Over the Limit, now he's back on Raw. So R-Truth was talking his normal bullshit, and then John Cena was calling him this psychopath, idiot and stuff like that, and that got R-Truth mad. Anyway, R-Truth was demanding a WWE title shot, as he still thinks it's conspiracy against him. Raw general manager beeps in, and there was a tag team match scheduled. R-Truth and CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio and John Cena, with the special guest referee being Bret the Hitman Hart. Okay, so still something to look forward to for the main event. So after then at the main event, it was a pretty decent match in my opinion, except only one thing was Rey Mysterio did not get much ring time at all, and I believe CM Punk did do a fantastic job. I reckon he was the best wrestler in the match. It looks like they're springing things up with CM Punk again. He got a tag title match on Over the Limit. Now he was in the main event. Maybe there's going to be a John Cena CM Punk match coming up, or maybe something involving a triple threat or a fatal four-way match that will occur involving all four superstars in the match. But Bret Hart got his way in the match. He was obviously leading, helping out John Cena and Rey Mysterio, slow counts to R-Truth and CM Punk, and also distracting them at times. Also, another thing to come is involving the Big Show and Kane. Yeah, Big Show and Kane. At Over the Limit, they interrupted Alberto Del Rio going for doing a promo, and Alberto Del Rio found that disrespectful. Excuse me for that. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio found that disrespectful. And yeah, he comes back later, but then there was a match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Big Show and Kane defending against David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy of the New Nexus. Anyway, it was an okay match. I wouldn't rate it highly, but ending came when you had Big Show going for the chokeslam on Otunga, I believe, or one of them, I can't remember. And Mason Ryan comes to for a distraction, and Kane gets him and clotheslines him and himself over the turnbuckle, and Mason Ryan's foot hits the referee, and the referee goes down, and then McGillicuddy comes in, and then Kane's got him involved with a double choke slam, but then CM Punk comes in. He had these like casts on his leg, and he used it to kick Big Show, and he got a bit dozy, and then Otunga and McGillicuddy delivered a double DDT to Big Show. McGillicuddy pinned him 1, 2, 3, and then the new WWE Tag Team titles. So it looks like New Nexus are getting a new life, I would say, and they're looking to be another strong force as they were around this time last year. And then after the match, Big Show and Kane were furious, and then Big Show goes to run off, and then the camera goes all funny, and then all of a sudden you see Big Show's knee was crushed by the car, and then so his knee was injured by the car, but it looks like I don't think they're going to play the injury too bad, but that was just the way of Alberto Del Rio. He's saying it was an accident, but they disrespected him, but he's putting full blame on Ricardo Rodriguez for dropping the car into it. Anyway, next topic I want to talk about is involving The Miz and Alex Riley. They come out to deliver a promo, and The Miz was putting all the blame on Alex Riley for one, Extreme Rules. He wasn't there to help him when he needed it, and The Miz lost the WWE Championship. The following week on Raw, when he got another WWE Championship shot, after The Miz won, Alex Riley raised a hand in which The Miz had the championship belt hidden in, the belt exposed, and then the referee came to an assumption that he used the belt on John Cena, therefore he is disqualified, therefore John Cena wins. And then Over the Limit, he blames him for screwing up the taping for the I Quit thing. Yeah, and the match was therefore to be restarted, and then he lost the match inevitably. So The Miz put all blame on Alex Riley, and he was getting furious with him. Like, he signed a personal contract, to be his associate, and he's just lost all his trust. And so, the 3 strikes, you're out. So he was fired, and then The Miz said good day to that, and then Alex Riley, it was a bit of a face turn in my opinion, started brawling out on The Miz. And yeah, he basically just trashed The Miz and left him to die. So there you go. That's my Raw review. Nothing too special. You didn't have many matches on the show. It was mainly a lot of promos, and it looks like the old Michael Cole is back on the announcers table, which is a bit disappointing. But maybe there might be a survival of Bret Hart being a Raw general manager. That is maybe a decision, even though I really want a Raw general manager, now, I don't like this anonymous bullshit. They just need to announce someone. They've got Bret Hart in now. They got The Rock. Even Cole can become the general manager, and therefore you got other announcers that way. You got Josh Matthews and King on Raw, and then you got Josh Matthews and Booker on SmackDown. You maybe add Todd Grisham and Scott Stanford to them. Therefore, you got your 3 announcers, which is la-di-da, good days. Anyway, that's my Raw review. I like the show. I'd give it about a 7.5, maybe 7 3/4 out of 10. Loved it. Next pay-per-view is actually Capital Punishment. I should have known that. I announced it on Over the Limit, but I thought it was Fatal 4-Way. But they've changed it to Capital Punishment, and it's in Washington DC on June the 19th. Whenever the Sunday is around June, the 18th, 19th, 20th. Anyway, that's 3-4 weeks away. Anyway, can't wait for that. Sludge Ball. See ya. Comment on how you think the match went, and subscribe up there. See ya.